Day 349, or December the 15th. I have nothing to add. Our thoughts today come from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 12. But when this priest had offered for all time one sacrifice for sins, he sat down at the right hand of God. And now the big picture surrounding this verse. The idea of offering regular sacrifices is challenged as we approach the end of the letter to the Hebrews. All Jews at that time would agree that blood has to be shed regularly because animal sacrifices are one-offs and very specific. Only the shedding of the blood of Messiah is adequate to cover all sins for all time. The Jewish readers of this original letter would have nodded knowingly and said, "That makes such good sense, and looking back over our history, the history of God's own people, it is obvious that animal sacrifices are not enough. Repeating them over and over again does not solve our sin problem. We need a perfect sacrifice, once and for all, and it's Jesus." And now our action step for today. When a Jew sat down, it was in confidence that nothing else needed to be done. A rabbi would sit down to explain the law, not to add to it. In the Bible, when Jesus sat down at God's right hand, it signified all was now complete. He sat at God's right hand because that was the place of power. In Acts chapter 7, verse 56, we read that at the death of Stephen, Jesus is standing at God's right hand, ready to take action to receive Stephen. But here in Hebrews, Jesus remains seated because no action is necessary regarding his sacrifice. Jesus has become the complete sacrifice, and the transaction has been completed, just as he confirmed when he shouted from the cross, "It is finished." May we never add to it. Whenever we even think, never mind say, saved by the blood of Jesus, and we slip into error. The blood of Jesus alone saves us, and everything else is in addition to the gift of salvation from God. Thank God it's complete, because if we had to add anything to it, we would spoil it for sure. Thanks be to God.